Hi, this is Tom and Annie from 2 Cave Aquatics, and this is my 75-gallon deep substrate planted aquarium. And I made a video a few days ago about blackbeard algae problem I was having, most specifically on my red plants and some of my Balsinaria. So I've been taking measures to combat that. I reduced the amount of light in here by about 50%, and I've got it on a 10-hour day schedule, and my duckweed is coming back good. It was greatly reduced for a while when I took one of these lights off, but that's coming back good now, and the duckweed is providing some extra diffusion of the light. And I added some jungle red Balsinaria plants over here, about a dozen of them, some autosynclus algae eaters, and about half a dozen or so new Amano shrimp, because they're great at eating algae. And then yesterday from Quality Keeley on Amazon, eBay, it's Quality Keeley, it's one word, Quality, K-I-L-L-I, Quality Keeley. They have a lot of fish available and other things on eBay, but I got 6 actual Siamese algae eaters. There's one of them back here on the sponge filter. I guess 6 of them. They came in packaged really well. 6 of them for about $50 and free shipping. None of the local stores or anybody had any Siamese algae eaters, and you got to be really careful. I guess when you order them, you might end up getting Chinese algae eaters or flying fox, something like that. But anyway, I got 6 of them. I got the other ones down here in this 10-gallon holding tank. They're doing well. They like these air bubbles here. I'm growing Java moss and Christmas moss down here, and I'm housing my little talking catfish. He's over here by the heater in the back. You can see him behind that heater hanging out. But I didn't want to add all of the Siamese algae eater into this one aquarium, so I'm just trying out one of them at a time here and watching its behavior to see, make sure it's actually eating algae and helping out in here. It's not paying any attention to my shrimp at all, which is a good sign. And from that hydrogen peroxide treatment I gave my plants, I took them out one at a time very easily from the substrate. I don't really recommend that in planted tanks, but I kind of know these plants well enough to know how their root system is. There's some plants in here I probably wouldn't do that with, like that big one in the back there. Probably got a root system that I don't want to pull out of here. But yeah, I took these out and heavily dosed them with hydrogen peroxide, let them sit for about 15 minutes before I put them back in, and the majority of that blackbeard algae is gone off of them. There's still a little bit on here, but my shrimp and both my Amano shrimp and my Neocaridina shrimp are starting to attack what's left of it. And I have noticed that Siamese algae eater is definitely eating algae, so that's a good sign. My autosynclus are back on these leaves now. I catch them on there now that blackbeard algae is softened up and they can eat it. So that's a good sign. I did a water change. I've cleaned my sponge filters a little over a week ago. They were fairly dirty, and yesterday I did a water change and swapped out the filter floss and this hanging on the back filter. So everything's going well in here. Then I realized I was making kind of a dumb mistake. Just I've cut down on some of the feeding, especially during this, but I just yesterday, so the day before, I threw in 3 or 4 of these algae wafers, algae and spirulina wafers. These fish just love. And I was thinking, oh, what are you doing, dummy? You're trying to get this blackbeard algae under control, and then it's kind of like, dinner in 20 minutes, kids, but here's a big ass bowl of ice cream for you. So yeah, they all rushed over to these algae wafers, and they were getting their little tummies full. My out-of-sync catfish looked like they were gonna burst. I thought, well, that wasn't very smart, putting all those algae wafers in there when I'm trying to encourage these new fish and new autosynclus and the Siamese algae eater to finish off this blackbeard algae in here. So no more treats until they clean their plates. I'm not going to be putting any more algae tabs in here. I'm just going to let them deal with what's in here. And we have a little bit of hair algae, not much, and the rest of this blackbeard algae. Well, you can see that little shrimp there is on top of that leaf where there's a little bit of blackbeard algae. Just a little bit of algae on that leaf there. I trimmed some of this valvulus area back yesterday. Some more shrimp on those plants. So that's good. They're gobbling that up now. And definitely no more algae wafers until long after this stuff is gone here, so I won't be making that mistake again. So the rest of it's just a bunch of patience. I'm going to be doing an extensive water test here later today or tomorrow. I've got quite a few tests beyond the API master test kit, and I just sent away for another test for phosphates, to test my phosphates in this aquarium. That'll be here in a few days. So thanks to all our new subscribers. Take time to like and subscribe, and check out Quality Keely on eBay for Siamese algae eaters and some other fish. They had a good deal. Like I said, I got like 6 of them. They came very well packaged, and free shipping for about $50, so that was a pretty good deal. So we'll catch you in another video, and have a great day. Thanks. Bye.